Check that we actually are live. There we go. We appear to be. Hopefully my volume is good. And then let's see how much of this I remember how to do. I don't think I want to go to Ultra Megalopolis. So I remember this requires motion controls. That's what I remember. Right. Set this live over there. Hey, Nautical Menace, how are you? Happy New Year to you too. Okay, with Ultra Warp Ride, you can ride on new Lunala through Ultra Wormholes. Motion sensors. I don't remember if there's a non-motion way to do this. Your system's gyroscope gets stuck out of alignment. Press A when in position. Absorb round balls of energy to fly faster, to go further. Electrifying obstacles are bad. If you get too close to a big warp hole, you get drawn into it. Different warp holes lead to different warps depending on their colour. So the further I go, the different colour warps I get, and that's going to be rarer Pokemon and eventually like legendaries. Yeah, there are 4 levels of rarity, so you rare Pokemon the further you go. Okay, yeah. And to my memory, everything in these is soft reset shiny huntable. Okay. I'm gonna work out how well I can do the motion controls while hooked up via capture kit. Oh. Okay, yeah, it's not terrible. Oh, that's a wormhole. Okay. Didn't mean to fly into it, but that's fine. My capture setup is like not too temperamental. That was my first worry, is moving this around gonna fuck around with the cable that's showing this to stream. That's good. So, let's just do a test run. Do I get to see what I'm encountering in advance? No, so I would have to save here, do the encounter. The thing flies down. And I'm pretty sure everything in these is shiny huntable. Hopefully game audio volume is okay. What I need to do at some point here is I need to go through and do an actual playthrough of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which might be the next thing I do on stream, is just play through this, because I need to catch everything to get the shiny charm if I'm gonna get back to properly shiny hunting in this. Oh, I have to send something in. It's been so long since I last played this, I don't remember why I have a team of only level 8s. This late in the game. Where is my actual usable team? Who knows? Okay, I can run. And yeah, it is gone, and I run back to the start and can reset. Yeah, and that goes back where I came from. Okay. Hey, I'm Alex C. Happy New Year to you too! I am feeling good for like a week and a half off. It has done me good. Yeah, is there any way to non-motion control the Ultra Wormhole? I don't think there is. I seem to remember it being mandatory motion. Hey, Thimba! Let's try and get good at doing Ultra Wormholes again. I need to remember what you can even get from the Ultra Wormholes. Like, can you get the Ultra Beasts, or are they only from, like, overworldy encounters? Okay, so if I deliberately try to, I can avoid the wormholes. Does going faster make it easier to avoid a wormhole? Let's try this. Okay, that's the next rarity up. I'm like one rarity away from the good one. I vaguely remember how this works. Yeah, I just really wish I could analog stick this, really. Okay, that's the one I want. That's a rare, that might not have been the top rarity one. I cannot remember. So, if we do this as a test, we would then... Yeah, fuck it. We'll just go encounter whatever it is, just to give a sense still. Another Sigilith. Is your first encounter always a Sigilith? I need to remember how the Ultra and Wormhole mechanics work. How... Ultra... Wormhole... I should check, like, what I have in my bag. Catching... What do I have in here? 10 quick balls, a master ball, a dust ball, some beast balls. Not a great collection. Hey, Artisynth. Okay, will it let me run? No, because my Pokemon are all too slow. Timber says, starting the year in the most lore way I could imagine. This is... I've been meaning to get back to shiny hunting in the 3DS games for Pokemon games for ages. I've been waiting for this stupid Capture 3DS to show up for like for most of last year. I was waiting for this to come back, and it's apparently been so long since I've shiny hunted on not the Switch that I've just completely forgotten how everything works and what I was doing on my save file. Hey, Verdant. Oh God's Ultra Wormhole. No lie, we noped out of this mechanic when it unlocked because it was murky. Yeah, I remember this being a weird mechanic at the time, but let's read through the things. Let's remind myself how this works. I don't know whether I'm going to stick with this, or what I might do is I might just start a fresh playthrough of the actual campaign on stream today, and just play through that far enough that I can... Because I know there's a couple of reset shiny hunts that I can't do on this save file because I noped out of them, like, specifically type null, I need a shiny hunt, and I missed my opportunity on this playthrough. But let's have a look. Ultra Ride tips. If you lose too much speed, you get sucked into the next wormhole regardless, so keep stocked up on glowing balls. Lunala is trickier to control. You can change which legendary you use by speaking to an Ultra Recon squad member. You can turn off the motion controls. Ooh. There's an odd hidden method. Okay, this is where we're going to start. We're going to start with turn off motion controls. Fly to He City on Akala Island. From the Pokemon Center, make a right and enter the last building corner. Go to the Game Freak. Oh, this is one of these bullshit things. Verdant said, as someone who's done shiny hunting, why did people like SOS battles again? It always seemed more tedious than super training. I didn't mind SOS battles. I thought they were an interesting mechanic. They were never my biggest thing, but they were interesting for, like, ensuring you were getting encounters of, like, the same thing over and over. Alright, let's have a look. Look at the Game Freak's offices. Last building on the corner. This is probably Game Freak. Are you Game Freak? Or did I go past? It's been so long since I played this, I'm just trying to remind myself, like, what my options are right now. This Game Freak? This might be Game Freak. Oh, here we go. Game Freak's offices. Walk to the Aether Paradise employee to the left of the entrance. There are 2 ways to control the movement. Motion controls with the circle pad. Why? Why are you like this, Pokemon Company? I've talked about so many times, like, the biggest example I have of the Pokemon Company being bullshit about settings like this, which is the ability to tweak audio volume sliders in Pokemon Sword and Shield is just a random missable NPC that gives you an item that you equip to your character that's like Bluetooth headphones that unlocks the feature. Just put it in my settings menu. That is frustratingly nonsense. Okay. But yes, how's everyone's festive period been? Everyone had an alright time over the holidays? Motion control in the wormhole is forced until you progress story. Well, apparently it's not forced now. I think I've done enough to not have to use motion now. Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh, I can just use analog stick. This is beautiful. I love this. Oh, look at me go. Absolute master of the Ultra Wormhole now. Oh, this is so much better than 3DS motion controls. Speed boost. I'm looking for one that's like gold and has sort of orb rings floating around it. I'll recognize it when I see it, probably. Is that it? I don't think so. Ah. There we go. Just put a button on the screen to toggle it. Exactly, right? There we go. We found something other than the Sigilyph, at least. It powered on. Okay. I know that this is working better now. How was the volume of the game? Just out of curiosity. Have I got the volume coming through okay? This is my first time, like, properly using this 3DS this way. I'm learning the things I can do with it. Apparently one thing I can do is just connect a regular game controller and use it as if, like, Bluetooth it to the 3DS. I'm not worried about trying to set that up yet. Yeah, that's me fainted. I need to look in my box. Where are all my Pokemon? Why do I have this team of level 8s? What was I trying to do with this team? Like, I cannot work out what I was trying to do with this playthrough. Like, I have multiple boxes here of the same kind of nothing Pokemon on a save file where allegedly I completed the game. Completed the campaign. I cannot work out. You know what? We're going to go into an Ultra Wormhole and just try and quick ball catch something and hope that that levels up this team a little bit. Looks like an EV training team. It might have been an EV training team. It's... Goodness me if I could tell you what I was doing with this playthrough. This is why part of me is like, do I just scrap this playthrough and we start like an on-stream... Or not even on-stream. Do I just start a new save file where I know that I've done nothing? Go through and catch everything, get the shiny charm. Like, do this properly if I'm going to get back into 3DS shiny hunting. Transfer fodder. Oh, that might have been it. It might have been transfer fodder for something. What would I even have been doing? I'm guessing it was I'm guessing it was transfer fodder. It must have been. It's looking like I transferred anything of value off of this, presumably onto bank and then home. But why I would do that with, like, even the most generic of things, I don't know. No, bank still works. You can still use bank to transfer to home. That's the thing. That's the reason why I want to get back into shiny hunting this, is I don't know how long Pokemon Bank's gonna work for. And anything 3DS era I want to shiny hunt, I realistically need to do before whatever nebulous time in the future they stop bank working. Yeah, they shut down 3DS and Wii U online services, but Pokemon Bank is, for the time being, the exception. And they did not make it clear how long that would be. One of the PlayStation Plus free games for January features Steph in it. Ooh, what game is that, out of curiosity? Oh, this is so much better with the circle path. Yeah, let's try one more Ultra Wormhole while I work out what I want to do today with this playthrough. Honestly, I think it might just be start fresh save farm might be the answer, but... The Stanley Parable... Oh, the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Good game, well worth getting. Particularly if it happens to be free on PlayStation Plus if you've got it. Oh, apparently got too close to that. Have you got Mons on the island thing? Pokepelago. I don't remember what that is. Where would I find Pokepelago to know? I don't even remember what Pokepelago is. God, it's been too long since I've played this. Yeah, that's my thought, is that probably, like, Gen 10, maybe Gen 11, like, I wouldn't be surprised if end of 2025 they shut down Bank. Maybe 2026, and I'm like, I wanna get on top of that. Yeah, today's stream is nothing serious. It's me just having a fuck around, working out how this new capture system works. And deciding what I want to do with this playthrough. 5,000 plus light years has the best shiny odds. Yeah, I didn't mean to go into that one. I'm still getting caught back up. Around the time they're going to have released a game that fills in all the gaps of the unobtainable list. Well, that's the hope. The hope is that they would wait until some, you know, be it Legend ZA or something fills in those unobtainable gaps for Pokemon. But whether they will consider shinies in that, like, I wouldn't put it past the Pokemon Company to be like, you have to have, like, certain Pokemon can only be shiny in the 3DS. And then Bank gets shut down. Yeah, that's my fear, is that Legend ZA is going to be that game. Which, to me, says I kind of have this year to 3DS shiny hunt. Is my thought. Pokepelago is in the X menu. I'll try and get out of this in a second. How much is this Litten going to level up from Quick Ball and a Stunfisk? I forgot that I can't just button mash through and see the whole level up process happen at once for something like this. God, what level are you going to happen to Litten? Oh, yeah, I forgot what leveling up in the older games was like. Oh, here we go, come on. Yeah, you're gonna have to do it for all the Pokemon you're carrying. I mean, they're low enough levels that they're still learning moves is the problem. Yeah, the thing is I'm trying to do a 100% living shiny dex for, or, like, living shiny national dex. And there are certain Pokemon I'm, like, I'm about 90% of the way through my collection. I'm less than 100 species left to go. And it's all stuff on the 3DS that I need to shiny hunt. Come on. Stop leveling. I didn't really need this Stunfisk. I'm quite possibly going to erase this save file. On. Okay. No. I just want to be able to button mash B to say no to learning a new move. Ah! No, don't learn Bide. I don't care. Ooh. Ah, screw it. Let's watch the old evolution animation. It's been a while. I'm not going to watch everything evolve. If everything wants to evolve, it can for itself. Yeah, because it looks like I beat the league, but I did so without ever evolving my starter. What kind of playthrough was I trying to do? Did I have like a... Did I move like an ultra high level Pokemon in at level cap that wasn't my starter to breeze through and then transfer it away? Like, I'm trying to understand the logic of whatever decisions I was making when I did this playthrough. Yeah, my starter was never higher than level 8. I never evolved so much as a Caterpie. Like, I must have been playing it with, like, here is a single Pokemon that isn't my starter, flattening everything, but I don't know why I would have done that. Might be the Ditto Egg. Maybe? Again, I cannot work out what my reasoning would have been. Pokepelago. Right, let's remind myself. What is Pokepelago? That's my Pokepelago. I don't think that's the answer as to where my Pokemon were. Like, if I look at my Pokedex... Oh, get the starter profile. Well, you know what I'm going to do for a second? I'm going to find my Pokedex. Because this is where the biggest bafflement of this is for me. Is like... I caught some things. Clearly didn't catch nothing. I clearly did some shiny hunting as well, because I got a shiny Spinarak. That's a shiny Ledybur as well. So was I just shiny hunting? Did I start a new playthrough just trying to shiny hunt some specific things? Is that what I was doing? Like, that looks like a shiny Slowpoke. Possibly. Tough to tell. Shiny Magnemite. So I clearly was shiny hunting. But in what method and why? Pretty sure that's a shiny Smoochum. Why was I shiny hunting such strange things? Yeah, it's looking like literally all I did was shiny hunt a handful of Pokemon. It is such random ones. Like, it's not even generation exclusives? Yeah, so I guess I caught something that wasn't my starter and used it to do a playthrough in which I only caught shinies, nothing else. Probably SOS, judging by the entries filled. Yeah, are these easily SOS-able things? Except, the thing I know I need to shiny hunt is shiny type null, and apparently at some point I just gave up on soft resetting for the shiny type null and took a non-shiny. Like, the thing I actually needed to shiny hunt. Are these particularly easy SOS shiny huntable? Like, is that what was going on? Is I was picking stuff that was easy to SOS hunt? Again, God, it's been a while since I've played this damn game. Yeah, Snubble. Literally all I caught was shinies. Was I doing a shiny-only run? Is that what I did? Can I look somewhere at, like, what my team was that beat the league? Was I, like, egg resetting? Did I reset eggs until I got a shiny starter, put my regular starter away, and did a shinies only playthrough? Time Null's not a story required one, funnily enough. There's that point in the game where it wants you to take the mandatory type null and you can't continue the story without it. But I do know this. If you fill up all of your party and all of your 32 boxes, and then go to that story point, you can continue the story without taking the type null, and she goes to the Aether Foundation, and you have to go talk to her there to pick up the type null, meaning you can avoid the mandatory type null. Where are the Ultra Beasts? Should the Ultra Beasts be on this list? Because I'm pretty sure this is the file... I'm pretty sure this is the playthrough where I soft reset my encounter to get a shiny Blacephalon. Because I know I have a shiny Blacephalon that I soft reset for. I feel like I'd have seen that around here. I don't remember what... Yeah, Kartana's an Ultra Beast, so it would need to be around here. So I clearly didn't on this playthrough. You see, this is why I'm considering resetting this playthrough. I'm just... did I see the new Nintendo patent that was made public today? Yes, I did. I spent today on Blue Sky a big chunk of my day trying to help people understand exactly what was in that patent. It's interesting, and it makes me very curious for the next week or so when, hopefully, they show the thing off. All of the ones we're seeing that are shiny are babies from breeding. Are they? Do we know this? Are these definitely babies from breeding? How would I know that? Yeah, I can't work out what on earth I was doing with this playthrough. It is honestly baffling. And I think maybe the route to this is do we just reset this save file? I don't know. Oh, is Cleffa not catchable? Is Cleffa hatch only in this? That would point to that. But then where's my bloody Blacephalon? Such a baffling set of choices I apparently made with this playthrough. You know what? Before we make any decisions, let's do at least one more wormhole dive and see if we can find anything. If I can get a decent way in. How far did I get in last time? Like 2,000? Oh, it is catchable on Mount Okulani. Yeah, I didn't do this playthrough on stream. This was definitely off stream because I didn't have a way to show my 3DS on stream was the thing. Yeah, like, from my memory, it was about 8 or 9 years ago I was last playing this. It would have been like a little bit before Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee happened, and suddenly I got very into Switch era shiny hunting. Might have SOS, maybe? Let's try for a good, like, 5,000 odd distance. Oh. Like, honestly, I do enjoy the Ultra Wormhole mechanic. Now that I'm not doing it motion controls, there is something kind of fun about this as a minigame. I wish there was a distance counter as I was flying, so I knew how close I was to that sort of 5,000 light year range that I'm trying to aim for good shinying. Oh, shouldn't have gone for that. Okay. I didn't scroll all the way down on the patent article. They're literally quoting you. Ooh, can you share the link for me, Thimba? I want to see the... What have I been quoted in? It's been a while since me digging through a patent has gotten me quoted in stuff. Okay, 3,000. We were like 3/5 of the way to where I wanted to be. I want to see if I can at least do a 5,000 dive. Because if the stuff I'm hunting for is wormholeable, maybe I keep this save file for a little bit. Come on. Turricat, do a run. The OVGC is quoting me, are they? Cool. Let's have a read of me getting quoted talking about a patent that I read today. Because I was apparently the only person on the internet who could be bothered to read a 50-page patent. Seems to be the thing. Let's have a look. New Nintendo patent appears ahead of expected Switch 2 reveal. A patent filed in July 2023 but published on Tuesday describes a system of machine learning that can convert images of one resolution to a higher one. Nintendo is reportedly planning to use a DLSS-style technology on its next system. As noted by journalist Laura Kate Dale, the new patent mentions using upscaling technology to reduce overall game sizes to fit a modern game onto a smaller capacity physical media, for example, game cards. This is me being quoted. The example given is that a game with native 4K textures might need 60 gigs to download, but a 1080p native version might only need 20 gigs, which would allow it to fit on the 32-gig Switch cart, the current max size Nintendo produces for Switch 1. The idea being to do an upscale on the device in real time. After a lengthy read, one example is to explicitly reduce overall game sizes. Yeah. But yeah, that's me being quoted. That would probably explain why my social media has been really busy today. They even put my Blue Sky in there. Alright, good of them. Who? Oh, Andy Robinson. Andy's good. Yeah, it's been a while since... Anytime there's big Nintendo patents, I'm the only person that bothers to... Not the only person, I'm one of the few people that bothers to sit and troll through them, and it always ends up with me getting quoted by people who are like, the patent says this according to Laura who read the thing. I'm a big believer. I reckon Wednesday next week is when we see the Switch 2 reveal. Right before CES. I think we get some kind of initial reveal of it next week. Like, I would put money on Wednesday next week is when we see the reveal, even if it's like, what, like a 2-minute trailer. Like, that initial Switch reveal trailer. Maybe we get the fact that it's coming announced on Tuesday, but I think Wednesday next week is... Nintendo goes, fuck it, here, you can see the thing. Yeah, whenever I talk about, like, Nintendo hardware stuff, I get referred to as an insider or a journalist again, which hasn't happened in a while. But anytime the Nintendo stuff comes up, it's like, ah, yes, journalist lore. Journalist lore knows about Nintendo. Honestly, Ultra Wormhole by itself is a weirdly captivating mechanic. Like, I'm partially remembering why maybe I did a playthrough just to get to Ultra Wormholes quicker. Oh, that's a rare thing. That probably means I got far enough, right? How far did I get? 3,500. Okay, so shiny odds probably aren't their best. I'm probably gonna go further. Ugh. But this is probably a pretty rare Pokemon, so... Let's do a save here just to... find out what it is. And then I can check... Are you something I actually need in shiny is the question. Ooh! Tornadus. I do need a shiny Tornadus. Is everything in the Ultra Wormholes shiny huntable? Is anything shiny locked in Ultra Wormhole? Wormhole legendaries and Ultra Beasts are not shiny locked. You can soft reset hunt for them. Okay, so I could soft reset hunt this Tornadus. What does shiny Tornadus look like again? I'll know it when I see it. Oh, you're one of these... it's dark purple instead of light purple shinies. Okay, so what's the... this will tell you how long it's been since I've done any shiny hunting on 3DS. What's the soft... Ultra... LR and start buttons. Okay, that's how we do the soft reset. Cool. How close can I get before I do the encounter? You know what? Maybe I don't reset this save file just yet. There's definitely some stuff I can shiny hunt in these Ultra Wormholes, even if I'm at some point gonna have to redo a playthrough just for fucking type no. I'm just gonna keep stepping closer and closer and saving while I work, because I don't remember how close I can get. There's no easy divider that tells me this is the delineation. Okay, yeah, that's pretty close. Oh, I don't have the shiny charm. Because, yeah, Ultra Sun and Moon, surely I'm assuming the shiny charm is complete your Alola Dex. Or similar. But this is going to be what? Full odds. Or will odds be better because I'm X distance into a wormhole? How does shiny odds work? Ultra wormhole. I gotta remind myself this. Ultra wormhole. Shiny odds. We're like 3,000. The Ultra Wormhole does not improve the odds of the Pokemon being shiny, resulting in the standard 1 in 4,000 or 1 in 1,300 with the shiny charm. Okay. Okay, well, this is very much just a full-on shiny reset. But you know what? It's been a while since we've done one of these on stream. A stream that's just me soft resetting game, hoping for a shiny. Because honestly, I don't know whether I could reset Hunt Tornadus in anything other than the 3DS. I think that's why it's still on my list, is it's, What games is Tornadus? Okay, Pokemon Go, it can be shiny. Pokemon Black, it could be shiny. I'm not playing Pokemon Go for it. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that I can't get Tornadus shiny in anything more modern than this. Because I don't think... I think most of the... like, a lot of the legendaries are weirdly shiny locked in a lot of the Switch era games. Like, once you get to the Switch era, they start wanting you to do, like, mystery gift events and stuff for your shiny legendaries. 3DS was really the last time a lot of them were randomly doable, unless it's, Sword and Shield with, what was it? The thing where you, like, fight a bunch of raids, and at the end of a bunch of raids you could find a legendary. Yeah, start of a new year. Part of me is like, I want to get back to shiny. I want to get back to playing some of the stuff that I haven't done on stream in a while. My autistic comfort streams. I want to get back to maybe doing some Fixation Fridays, where we do maybe some Train Sim streams, which we haven't done in a while. I want to bring back some of the shiny hunting streams, some of the speedrunning streams. I want to bring back some of those just chilling and doing something repetitive streams that I haven't done so in a while. Hey, Blakester I'm doing pretty good. I'm just about remembering how to shiny hunt on a 3DS. I'm getting there. The Shake the Baby streams were so fun. I do want to regain my world record titles for babysitting Mama. I do want to be the world champion at No, Don't Shake the Baby. And I think that's very doable. A good excuse for us to bring back the Mr. Rattle emote. It's apparently small and in the wrong portion of the screen right now when I press the Mr. Rattle button. Yeah, because I need to look. I've got, like, a list of how many... It's 86 species of shiny Pokemon I don't have full... total. Actually, do I have L set up to be my A button? If so, I can just... Oh, I can kind of just one-hand this, which is good. So, I'm going to give you the full list of shiny Pokemon I do not have in my Living National Dex collection. And I know some of these are not shinyable currently. Won't January be a slow month for new games anyway? That's kind of the thing. It's the thing that's giving me an excuse to go, maybe we do some repetitive stuff. So I'm going through and looking for literally every Pokemon I don't have shiny. Tailo and Swellow. I need a shiny Tailo and Swellow. Aggron. Apparently I never got a shiny Aggron. I've got Aron and Lairon, it's not Aggron. Lileep and Anorith. Clamperl, Huntail, Gorbis, Relicanth. Groudon. Heatran, Fion, Victini, Lillipup, Herdia. Yeah, a lot of the Gen 5 stuff I need to do. Pansage, Simisage, Pansiv, Simisir, Panpour, Simipour. Shinyable is a nice word. Venipede, Whirlipede, Darumaka, or regular non-regional Darumaka. Teotorga, Archen, Archeops, Emolga, Bufalont, Tornadus Thunderous, Zekrom, Meloetta, Gensect, Furfru, Helioptile, Amora, Aurorus, Yancy, Hooper, Volcanion, Omphie, Type Null, Tapu Lele, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Fini, Cosmog, Cosmo-M. Because I'm pretty sure I can get Shiny Cosmog in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. No, I'm not thinking of that. Which one is it that's... No, I'm thinking Poipole for Nagandel. That's Shiny Huntable. I don't know if Cosmog, Cosmo-M is. I need to do the Ultra Beast stuff. Nilego, Buzzwole, Pheromosa, Xurkitree, Celestia, Kartana, Guzzlord, Necrozma, Magerna, Marshadow. I did do one. I did Blacephalon. I did Shiny Blacephalon. Stack Attacker. I've Shiny Stack Attacker as well. But I have basically everything at that point. Kubfu, Urshifu, Zarude have never been made shiny. Blastria, Spectria, Calyrex. I don't believe have ever been available shiny. Wochien, Chien, Pao, Tinglu, Chiyu. I don't believe are shinyable. I've got shiny Koraidon and Miraidon. They were a mystery gift giveaway, weren't they? Why do I have those as not having them? Why do I not have those ticked down? I'm certain I have shiny Miraidon, Koraidon, and Miraidon. Don't have Walking Wake or Iron Leaves. Or Gouging Fire. I don't think Walking Wake, Iron Leaves, or Gouging Fire were made available shiny. Okidoki, Monkey-Dory, Serendipity, Ogapon, I don't think were available shiny. Archaludon and Hydrapple, I definitely have shiny. Raging Bolt, Iron Boulder, Iron Crown, Galapagos, Pekarunt, I don't think were made available shiny. But yeah, that's literally every shiny Pokemon species that I don't have. It's like, it's fewer than 80 at this point that I need. Now, see, what I prefer shiny hunts-wise is ones where I don't have to do walking after reloading my save, where I can just be mashing L and reset back into the encounter. I'm not a big fan of ones where I have to remember to do an occasional analog input. But I will say, in many ways, it's more pleasant to do soft reset shiny hunts on the 3DS era games. They're at least quick. Like, you can do an actual soft reset as opposed to go back to the Switch's home menu, reboot the game entirely, load back in. It is a considerably longer process per randomized attempt. Whereas on the 3DS, it is considerably quicker to do an attempt, load back in. Because you don't have to go through, like, the initial boot up and load up of the game. It just goes back to the select your save file. God, this is reminding me I do like doing my soft reset hunts on stuff that's quicker than the Switch. This is why shiny Regidrago and Regieleki were such fucking nightmare shiny hunts on the Switch. Absolute nightmare of a shiny hunt, those. Just because it's such a slow process to reload. Bring back proper soft resetting. Ooh, congrats, BT. Congrats for getting electricity'd in the face. And for taking it like a champ. But yes, I don't know if people saw, there was more photos today of the motherboard for the Switch 2 have started to show up. It really feels like a matter of time before this thing's just out there. Like, the number of different people who are like, oh yeah, here's my photo of the innards of the thing. Oh, here's my photo of the outer case of it. Like, over the festive break, there was, like, 3 different leaks of different people being like, oh no, here's photos of my final retail unit, here's what the color scheme's gonna be. I'm very much thinking we see a reveal Wednesday next week, release end of March, right before the end of the financial year. Like, if I was gonna put money on it, I would say next Wednesday we see a reveal of the Switch 2. Maybe that's a trailer, maybe that says a release date, maybe we get price info, I don't know. Maybe it's just, here's the physical look of the thing and some games that we're not going to announce the names of, but you'll see some footage of. March 28th. I think they take a very Switch One approach with this. I think January reveal, March 28th release would be my prediction. I've penciled some time for if I need to do an emergency stream Wednesday next week. Ugh. Birthday's on March 5th? Well, that's close to the date I'm predicting, isn't it? Like, I think at this point, the Switch's final big holiday season is out the way. As many people have pointed out, February Nintendo has no big releases. February would, like, if you do an initial trailer in January, February you do a big blowout of information about the Switch 2, in a month where you have no other releases to compete with. Release in March right before the end of the financial year. Your birthday's next Thursday, well, happy early birthday if they happen to reveal the Switch 2 on that date. I suppose. Yeah, what do I have to do to get the shiny charm? Ah. Yeah. Shiny charm ultra sun. What do I have to do for it? To catch everything in every island deck, so the earliest you can get it is right after you arrive on Pony Island. Oh. Is this why I had pockets full of random crap? Was I trying to go back and complete my decks to get the shiny charm before I Ultra Wormhole shiny hunted? That might be it. I blitzed through the game with some Pokemon, who the fuck knows what I used to do it. Realized I wanted to shiny hunt in the Ultra Wormholes, wanted to basically quadruple my shiny odds. So I went back to Route 1 and started catching basic beginner shit. Because that basic beginner shit was stuff I needed for my decks, and I was trying to do my decks for the shiny charm. That might be it. But if I'm gonna go back and catch everything to get the shiny charm, I might as well do a fresh save. Because then I get a fresh chance to do the type null soft reset. Okay, I'm putting together where I was in shiny hunting. It's coming back to me. Little by little. Ooh. Okay. You know how I was literally just saying my prediction is next Wednesday, which I think is, what day of the week is Wednesday next week? That's, January 8th. We will have had some kind of, Switch 2 reveal. Well, are you aware of the peripheral manufacturer Genki? That makes console, peripherals of varying kinds? Allow me to read, something from the CES website, the Consumer Electronics Show that's going on next week. Genki booth media briefing, Tuesday, January 7th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Introducing Genki accessories and Switch 2 info. Will be featured at the entrance of Eureka Park for 4 hours. Get to meet the team at Genki, the most crowdfunded game hardware brand at Kickstarter ever. We'll be sharing the products we've just finished crowdfunding, as well as a peek of what's next. Happy to discuss any Switch 2 info we may have as well as all the stuff we're making for it. They're literally doing a media briefing about the Switch 2 at CES next week. Yeah. I'm willing to believe press briefing for Genki stuff Tuesday at CES. Tuesday, Nintendo announces, hey, tomorrow we've got a trailer. Genki's media briefing is under 24-hour embargo. The Switch 2 gets revealed properly on Wednesday, and people have their CES Genki Switch 2 write-ups ready to go. Yeah, that... Literally everyone other than Nintendo is so much more talkative about this system than Nintendo, huh? Let's go. Reset, reset, reset. You know what I need to do? I need to look up where in the animation for a Shiny Tornado, like, Shiny Tornado is when the Shiny Sparkle is going to happen. I need to know how quickly I can do these resets safely. YouTube, Shiny Tornadus Ultra Sun. Let's watch someone encounter the Shiny so we can see when the Shiny Sparkle happens, just so I know how quick I can safely do the resets.
Hey, Wolf King coming on in. I'm at Disney World, but I thought I'd drop my restone. Thank you. Amen. Yo, that's the Shiny Thought. Disney World, thank you so much for stopping by. A little bit of love. yo, that's the Shiny Thought. Tornadus. Oh my god.
Okay, the Shiny Sparkle happens after the Tornadus appeared. I can't rely on the thing spawns in Sparkle straight away. I have to actually look at the colour, which is not a particularly different colour. Okay. Yeah, by the time that I'm sending out my Pokemon, the Sparkle would have happened. Once I'm sending out Young Goose, that is... If I'm not confident in spotting that different colour on the Shiny, that's my safe moment, is I'm sending out my Pokemon... The chance for it to Shiny Sparkle has passed. I was really hoping it was going to be Sparkle right away. Yeah, okay. But now we know. Now we know. God, my blue sky is fucking blowing up today. I guess this will be being quoted in articles. I forgot what happens when I talk about Nintendo stuff. God, I was having flashbacks the other day to, back when I was leaking stuff around the launch of the original Switch, and how bonkers that all got for a while. Back when I revealed the capture button on the left Joy-Con back in the day. It has been a while since all of that chaos. I suppose almost exactly 8 years. It feels weird thinking through the last 10 years of me, like, doing Pogquisition and stuff. The timings of how some things have worked out. Like, Pogquisition's been going for 10 years. 5 of those years have been the accessibility era. That's been the majority of my time on Pogquisition at this point. Um, only like 3 years of it was... There was like 3 years that was the... Laura does video game leaks. Laura works as editor at sites. Laura does wider industry video game leaks. Like, that was like 3 years. Like, that's been eclipsed by the amount of time I've been doing accessibility at this point. It was like the first like 2 years of Pogquisition was before any of that. There was like 2 years of Pogquisition that was just, Pogquisition was the thing I do. We need a reference image of Shiny Tornadus on screen so that I have a comparison reference. I think that's probably the safer thing I should be doing. Okay, that's a pretty good image. It's a WebP, fucking WebP. No, not an image format. No one likes you, WebP. No one wants you. I turn you into a real image. No. Come on, JPEG. There we go. Thanks, Polygon, for the reference image. Okay, so we're looking for one that's, like, considerably more blue. Okay, it's maybe going to be more obvious than I thought it was going to be. I was worried it was... In my head, it was a much closer color shade. Oh, congrats, BT! That's a nice number of subscribers. Nice. Yeah, I maybe don't even need the reference image if it's that stark of a difference. Oh, I saw the Cybertruck that exploded in front of the Trump Hotel. Apparently it was a Cybertruck full of fireworks went off. So initially a Cybertruck exploded and then fireworks went off to celebrate the fact that Cybertruck had exploded. Like, initially I thought, was this maybe some kind of protest or some kind of, like, political statement, and then I was like, no, it's a Cybertruck. I'm very willing to believe a Cybertruck just spontaneously exploded for no reason. That fits with what I know of that vehicle. Ugh. Oh, I'm so sniffly. Driver was inside and died. Fuck. I was gonna say, why do you have a truck full of fireworks? But it was New Year's Day. I'm guessing it was New Year's Eve celebrations delayed. Like, if there was a day you were gonna have an incident, that would be it, but... Ugh. Yeah, what I might do off stream is I might start trying to do my non-shiny collection, get my shiny charm before I come back to soft resetting. It's like the difference between roughly 1,000 and roughly 4,000 resets is significant. Oh, I've been having fun over the holidays modding my Wii U. So that I can do things like play Wind Waker HD, but as Linkle rather than Link. Linkle from Hyrule Warriors. The female Link with cool crossbows and a compass around the neck. I got the character model modded in. I've yet to get the new dialogue or voice sound effects to work. So currently, sounds like Link. Everyone refers to with male pronouns, but I'm like, you look like Linkle to me, though. That's been fun. It's been fun learning how to working out how to get certain other games easily playable on a TV or capturable or do funky fun things with them. Like, that's another thing I kind of want to do on stream this year at some point, is play some interesting Wind Waker HD mods that exist that could be pretty fun. Yeah, because this is what, let me time how long one of these resets is taking, out of curiosity. So if I exclamation mark it exactly on the minute, reset as soon as I see. What's my next big stream game? I don't have any like hugely soon planned out. One sec, let me just see when this ends. About 20 seconds to reset. That's honestly pretty good. That's 3 per minute. That's like 20 seconds a reset-ish. That's pretty good. Next big stream game. Off the top of my head, Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii is mid-February. That's like the 14th, I think. Or the 28th. It's either mid or late February. And that's not going to be a huge one. That's going to be like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. That was like 25 hours. Which would be a solid, like, probably less than 10 streams, I would imagine. It'd be like 3 weeks. The 28th, yes. They moved it. I think it was originally 14th, and they pushed it back 2 weeks to not clash with Monster Hunter Wilds. I believe is the case. What's coming out in 2025? Let me have a look. 2025 video games. Like, whenever the Switch 2 happens, that's going to be a big part of my streaming year, for sure. But what do we know is coming that I'm excited for? Metroid Prime 4. I'm excited for Metroid Prime 4. I will probably play it on stream. Let me have a look. Okay. There we go. What's got dates already for next year? Civ 7 is next year. That's not the kind of game I would stream, but ooh, Date Everything, that game that Steph did some writing for. I will probably stream at least a couple of streams of Date Everything. Might just be a one-off, maybe it'll be longer. Lost Records, Bloom and Rage. The upcoming Don't Nod game. I'm very into that. Depending on exact release date, maybe we do that. Maybe we do that for the couple of weeks leading up to Pirate Yakuza. Probably not one I would stream, but one I'm excited for is Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collection, which is a shit ton of the old Game Boy Advance era Yu-Gi-Oh! Games that I have a lot of nostalgia for. I'm just looking at stuff that is coming out next year that I'm excited for. Oh, Lost Records Bloom and Rage is coming out in parts. Okay, yeah, I could definitely play at least the first part when it comes out, because part 2 is not until March. Xenoblade X, I will play that. I probably won't stream it, but I'm glad that that's getting a port. Pokemon Legends ZA definitely is going to be a big. That's probably going, like, when that comes out, that's going to be me for like probably 3 or 4 months. That's going to be all my streaming. What have we got? I'm scrolling through just seeing what's coming out. That's all the stuff that has dates. But what's coming out that doesn't have dates we can be excited for? There are too many video games on this list. Every video game that is vaguely 2025 is on one list. Borderlands 4, so-so. I'm not super interested. There's a Bubsy collection, so-so. Capcom Fighting Collection 2, looking forward to that. Not a stream thing, really. What do we got? Coffee Talk Tokyo. Literally just scrolling through in alphabetical order. Oh, the Dark Picture Anthology's finally coming back with Directive 8020, their space one. I don't think Pokemon's a launch title. I think Pokemon is like the big holiday title. I think it's like October, November of the year. I think if Legends EA was a cross-gen launch title for Switch 2, I think that would be a huge fucking deal. But it's not usually how the Pokemon Company operates. I would be pleasantly surprised. I would love it. I don't see it happening. Death Stranding 2 is next year. That's going to be weird and wild. Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 are next year. And maybe I'll stream them. Maybe I'll put chat in emote only mode and I'll stream them. Deep Rock Galactic Survivor comes out of early access next year. I'm still enjoying that game. I will play more of it when it's not in early access. Same for Hades 2. Hades 2 will be in full release, and I will probably end up streaming a bunch of it when it goes into 1.0. Doom the Dark Ages looks really fucking fun. Oh, there's a new Duck Detective game. Duck Detective, The Ghost of Glamping. Very much enjoyed the first one. It was like 2 to 3 hours long. We played it in a single stream. It was a really fun time. Elden Ring Night Rain. That might be, like, really be my jam. We don't have a date for that, do we? But it is supposedly next year. That's going to be a big time sink for me, I suspect. Ghost of Yote, I'll have fun with. Won't be a streaming one, I don't imagine. GTA 6 is going to absolutely break the planet when it happens, of course. Hello Kitty Island Adventure, obviously. Keep scrolling. There we go. I'm getting into my rhythm of resets now, even while I'm looking at the other screen. I've got the rhythm down now. Halfie the Old Country. Into the M's. To N. Outer Worlds 2, I'll have fun with. I'll get around to it. I won't rush to play it. I won't play it on stream. Professor Layton in the New World of Steam. That I'm excited for. Nearly done with the list now. Well, I mean, the obvious one is hopefully, oh, what's the one that everyone always says, will it show up at this event? And it never does. And we've stopped waiting for it at this point. Silk Song. 2025's gotta be Silk Song's year, right? Silk Song, launch title for Switch 2. Come on, do it, cowards. Switch 2 launch title. Yes, Hello Kitty living off a 20-year-old South Park joke honestly brings me so much joy that that stupid thing is a real game. Let me finish scrolling. Tomba 2. I did not know we were getting Tomba 2 happening. Revia will be excited about that. Supposedly Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 stuff is happening. Many Ys games. The Minecraft movie, the Until Dawn film are happening. Devil May Cry anime. 2025. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we'll see if Bloodlines 2 ever actually legitimately happens. Who the fuck knows at this point? I forgot how easy it is for me to just zone out when doing shiny hunts like this. Having not done one on a stream for a while, I forget how much I just get into a sit and just chat to myself kind of headspace, which is kind of fun. It is fun to do from time to time. Here we go. Final Fantasy Rebirth for PC. I won't play it on PC, but I'm glad it's happening. I'm glad for the people who've been waiting for that. Oh yeah, I know there's people who've been waiting. And I'll say this, only about a year's wait from the console launch, which is really not bad for a Square Enix big AAA RPG. Square Enix is getting better about being timely with their ports. And it does sound like in future they're not going to be PlayStation exclusive. They're going, like, Part 3 is probably going to come to Xbox at the same time as other things. Yeah, definitely a more reasonable time frame now. The waits are becoming. Okay, so if I'm doing 3 resets a minute, roughly 180 resets an hour, 10 to 40 hours for a soft reset hunt for this. 10 to 40 hours depending on whether I do the shiny charm or not. So if I can, like, the logical thing is I should go just catch all the various Pokemon and get the shiny charm, because I'm going to quadruple my shiny odds that way. And I'm basically, it's roughly the difference of 30 hours of estimated hunt time. So if I can go catch all the Pokemon and get the shiny charm in under 30 hours, it is probably statistically worthwhile me doing that rather than doing the hunt now. I'm saying this while continuing to do the reset hunt, because the reset is the bit that I'm excited to be back doing. I will probably do the resets for this stream and then go just catch all the stuff. I suspect that's why I had such weird empty boxes, as I was just going around catching stuff to fill up my decks and maybe shiny hunt while I was at it. It also depends if you're trying multiple different Pokemon this way. I probably will do, because looking at that list of Pokemon that I need, you find. So I need Nihilego, Buzzwole, Pheromosa, Xurkitree, Celesteela, Kartana, Guzzlord, Necrozma, which I think most of those are Wormhole huntable. Tapu Lele, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Fini. I don't remember how I shiny those, whether those are gift ones or if I'm reset hunting them. I need to remember what the deal with them is. But I know there's a couple of other legendaries I still need that I'm pretty sure are wormholeable. Like, but I need Thundurus, Zekrom. Is Zekrom wormholeable? I don't remember. There's some of these that I could do other ways, like Heatran, I'm guessing I can wormhole. What's the one? Is it Groudon? I need a Groudon. Like, some of these I maybe could do doing the raid adventures in the Crown Tundra. I forget what the name. Max Raid gems might be the best way to get something like a Groudon. But for any of these things like Tornadus, Thundurus, the Ultra Beasts, I'm gonna be doing a bunch of reset hunts in the wormholes anyway. So before I get too attached to this, I probably should just go fill out my decks. Not on stream, but I should go fill out my decks. That's good. Today's stream has helped you work out why I was catching random crap. I still cannot explain why I didn't just bother to catch it on the way. And as I say, if I'm gonna catch all the stuff to get the shiny charm anyway, I might as well spend 30 hours doing a new playthrough so that I can reattempt the shiny type null. Because I'm fairly confident they'll give ways to get some of these other things shiny, but type null is just a weird. I have a shiny Silverlee that was a mystery gift, I think. They didn't do type null as a mystery gift, because if they had, I could have just evolved it into a Silverlee. They gave the wrong one away as the mystery gift. Oh god, I'm getting mentioned in other people's articles, apparently. This would explain why everything is blowing up. Okay, Game Rant have quoted me as well. So who was it first? It was VGC. According to a post made by Laura Kate Dale on Blue Sky, the pattern lists an example in which the system could be used to reduce overall game sizes to fit them onto smaller capacity physical media. This is the first time that Blue Sky posts of mine are popping up in articles. I didn't realise that Blue Sky supported embeds properly. A big focus is on developers who can provide their own training data images generated from higher internal resolution builds of the game to improve accuracy of the upscale for their specific game. Very much feels like use the other versions you're making to help train your Switch 2 upscale. Lots of focus on if you're already making a 4K version of your game, use screenshots of that to help Switch 2 know what it's ideally aiming for to improve the quality of result when you try to upscale your low resolution Nintendo build. Oh, this is why I'm getting followed by a bunch of people today. Who else? Is it Nintendo Life? Oh, Nintendo Life. Of course Nintendo Life's quoting me. Oh, there we go. That's why I'm having a busy day. I forget that sometimes me just doing random little Twitter threads becomes news. What a life I lead. Now, if Nintendo would send me a Switch 2 for review, if Nintendo would put me on their review code list, I would fucking love that. Nintendo, hey, people come to me for Nintendo news. Let me have review copies of your games, rather than me having to go find shady person who'll sell me a copy off the back of a truck. I'd rather just agree to your embargo and play nice and behave with you, Nintendo. PlayStation and Xbox let me play nice with them. Both of them sent me their consoles weeks ahead of release so I could do accessibility reviews. They sent me their games. You're the only holdout, Nintendo. Play nice with me. Come on, give me an out-of-nowhere shiny to brighten up my evening. You can do it. You can do it, Pokemon. I believe in you. Oh, if I want to get the shiny charm, that's going to be a real nightmare to do now that trading isn't really a thing, isn't it? Because I can't use online to trade with anyone. To get the other starters I'm gonna need, am I? Oh. Do I need the starters for... Probably, and the version exclusives. Am I gonna have to get a copy of Ultra Moon as well? To run on my other DS? To trade locally with myself? We'll set up Pretendo. Oh, I set up Pretendo on the Wii U. I hadn't considered doing it on the 3DS. Do you have to mod your 3DS in any way? Or can you use Pretendo on an unmodded 3DS? Because I don't... This is the one that I'm using with Pokemon Bank, so I don't want to mod this one in case it fucks up my ability to use Pokemon Bank properly. Like, I want my 3DS that I'm shiny hunting on to be unmodded so that I can guarantee Pokemon Bank will play nice. Hence my... Maybe I just pick up a copy of the other Ultra game just for the exclusives and for the starters. I have another... I've got a 2DS. And the clamshell 2DS. I have both of those here that I could be using. Just don't want to risk losing my ability to send these Pokemon to the Switch, given that if my Nintendo account gets blocked for any reason, I'm not going to be able to download Pokemon Bank and set up an account with it again. I have to keep this 3DS and its safe version of Pokemon Bank that's connected to my Switch. I've got to keep that safe. Maybe that's the alternative. I start playing... The Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is the save's on my console, not on the cartridge, correct? Because if that's the case, I could always... needs to be a Hat 3DS. Yeah, I thought so. Well, what I could probably do in that case is, if the save is on my 3DS and not on the cartridge, hack one of the 2DSs, put it on the Pretendo network, put my copy of Ultra... Oh no, because then I'd still need to trade it to myself. I would still need a second copy of the game. Pokemon saves are on cartridge. I know historically they were, but maybe I'm wrong. For some reason I thought that by at the 3DS point they started being saved to the system. Maybe I'm wrong. Ultra Sun save location. Oh, okay, yeah. The save is on the cartridge. Okay. Only DLC on install date. That would explain it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick up another 3DS Pokemon cartridge, I guess, then. I'm now seeing why this is becoming a whole big thing, and what probably made me go, I'll come back to this later, and I realised it was going to be a whole palaver. Well, we're learning. We're getting back up to speed after many years of 3DS living in a box. Ugh. How much is a copy of... This is Ultra Sun I'm playing, isn't it? How ridiculously expensive is an Ultra Moon cartridge? Ultra Moon Fan Edition. What is Fan Edition? Like the actual game, or is this just like a fan-made box? don't know. I don't know what fan edition is. Okay, not so horrific a price. I really thought the prices were going to be worse. Ultra Moon, 3DS, 60 quid or best offer, 55. Allegedly £28 for a that's bids. That's not like a buy it now price. Japanese copy, 30 quid. Oh no, that's £550, not £55. That one, cartridge only £550. Okay, 60 quid is more than I would ideally like, but not as bad as some fucking physical cartridge Pokemon games have gotten at points. Hey, Reach W, thank you very much for the 16 months of sub. Pokemon Monsters Ultra Sun version and Ultra Moon version, released in 2017 for the Nintendo 3DS family systems. They sure did. I expect the prices will drop once bank closes. Yeah, but I want it before bank closes is the thing. The price dropping then isn't really that helpful to me. Okay, not this month, because I'm still waiting for stupid payments from, like, 3 different big companies that haven't fucking paid me for work. But that's the plan. I pick up a copy of Ultra Moon. I use that to get the other starters and the region exclusives. I start a new playthrough on here. I go through and catch everything, get the shiny charm, and then shiny hunt, doing soft resets and ultra wormholes. Cool. I have worked out what the plan is for getting back into shiny hunting on 3DS. I've worked out the steps that are going to be required. And honestly, other than the starters and the regionals, I could probably by Friday be back onto a... Do I have an old 3DS? I've got this one here. Oh, I was just talking previously about the fact that I could just mod this. I could just mod this. And then maybe that would be the solution to having Ultra Moon on it, maybe. I would obviously never advocate for... Yeah, it would be able to communicate with legitimate ones. It would, for sure. That is not a bad point. Maybe that's my day tomorrow, is hacking the 2DS. So that I can get to this. Because I kind of do just want to do some chill, soft resetting shiny hunt streams for a bit. Like, at least for, like, the next 6 weeks. There's no big game releases. And I want to make progress on this Living Shiny Dex, because I am... Living Shiny National Dex, I'm fewer than 80 species of Pokemon. I need to count how many of them are ones that just aren't available at all. Shiny, that are still shiny locked everywhere. But even not removing however many that is from the list, there's like only 80 species total of Pokemon, shiny locked or not, that I don't have. And I wanna complete that task. It would be really nice by the time that like the next gen of mainline releases happens, if I could be like fully 100% up to date on shiny hunting and go into a new gen with absolutely every previous shiny event possible already captured. That would be a really nice starting place for the new gen. How easy or difficult is hacking a 3DS at this point, out of curiosity? Do... System version am I on? How do I find that out? I'm typing my system version to find out how hackable this is and in what ways. Other setting. About this system. Yeah, any model, yeah, looks to be the same, but I need to... I'm gonna find my fucking system version. System settings, it should just be on the bottom right at the top. Okay. .17. Zero. E. E. Do. Copies and files to my micro SD card. Go to region settings. Visit a browser page. Or scan a QR code, install Bootstrap. Setup. Oh, that seems pretty easy. Okay, that might be my day tomorrow. My day tomorrow might be holding a 2DS. But I'm doing all my hunts on my legitimate 3DS. Keeping everything above board. I don't want any funny business introduced to my shiny hunts. I do all my hunting above board. The sheer majority of my shiny hunts have been on-stream shiny hunts, at least for the Switch generation, so, like, I've got ample evidence of doing it all above board. Still getting quoted in articles. Who's quoting me now? Yeah, if I'm gonna go for the shiny charm, I'm just gonna abandon the save entirely tonight. That's gonna be the thing. The other one I need to do is a bunch of the shiny hunting I need to do is in the black and white era. And I have Pokemon White. I don't have a copy of Black, but I do have a copy of Pokemon White. But I think part of it is in order to transfer from Pokemon Black and White to... which one is it I can transfer to? Is it Black... there's a bottleneck somewhere where I have to do a specific transfer, and it might be from Black and White to Platinum? And then it can go to the 3DS ones? Is that why I need Ultra Sun and Moon? Is it Ultra Sun and Moon that can grab them? Because I know somewhere in the DS line there's, like, a specific... Black and White is the choke point for some transfers. 45 is the bottleneck. So it's if I want to transfer from Platinum forward further, I have to go, say, Platinum to Black and White. Then... from Black and White, I can transfer to Bank. Is that maybe correct? Like, I have this specific pile of DS cartridges on my desk because I know at some point I knew one of them was important to making the other work, for transferring forward. At some point I knew all this, and then I just didn't deal with the 3DS for a while, and my brain is mush because I have multiple memory-impacting mental health disorders. Woo! And fun fact that I gotta live with, which is cortisol, the stress chemical, can permanently fuck up your memory centers in your brain, which is good to know. 4th gen to 5th game is the mini game with the crossbox, and the 5th gen can go into transporter and then to bank. Oh, the crossbow. Yeah. That's it. Okay, so black and white are fine. It's only if I want to transfer my platinum stuff over that I need to have done that. Cool. Yeah, at some point I need to check what state my black and white save file is in. Because I know I need to do a bunch of shiny hunting in there, assuming that they're not just going to make those Pokemon available on Switch really soon. Which I think is why I'm prioritizing the Ultra Wormhole stuff. Because I think, like, you know, your Tornaduses and stuff are less likely to just be shiny huntable in Legends ZA. But, like, some of that Gen 5 stuff feels like it might crop up. Like, in one of the Legends ZA trailers we saw through, which I know is one of the ones I need to shiny hunt from Gen 5. I think Legends ZA is going to be where I patch a lot of those black and white holes, so I don't need to worry too much about that. Mainly, I think I just want to get the Ultra Sun and Moon stuff realistically done, particularly any of the Ultra Wormhole legendaries that I'm going to have a hard time shiny hunting elsewhere. There we go. It's all coming back. We're working out what we're doing. The rhythm is being assessed. Finally got my inbox properly cleared out today. My email inbox is down to fewer than 40 emails. Oh, what a delight! What an absolute delight! I need to resist the instinct to just reset before I've even clicked on the thing. Easily done. It's easily done. I just gotta tell myself that that wasn't the one where the shiny was gonna be. That wasn't gonna be the shiny one. 3rd to 4th gen was worse, as it was Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. There was a 6 Pokemon per 24 hours. Then they removed the limit from Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Damn. Yeah, there's been a few gens where stuff's been tricky. It's Gen 2 to Gen 3 that you can't trade across, isn't it? It's the reason that until they did the Virtual Console releases, Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon couldn't move forward. I did watch a fascinating thing of someone who made a custom link cable to make Gen 2 and Gen 3 able to trade with each other. And as long as your Gen 3 was sending a Pokemon that like Gen 2 that would be legal in Gen 2, you could get your Gen 2 cartridge Pokemon to trade over a physical link cable to Gen 3. It's a fascinating project with their little microcontroller in the middle doing some chicanery to get it to work. It was quite some magic that was worked. Yeah, we're gonna do like an hour or so left of this. Tonight is this save file's last night. If I don't get this shiny Tornadus tonight, we reset this save file, mod the 2DS, and start from scratch properly doing this shiny hunt with the shiny charm in mind. Apparently I did shiny hunt a surprising number of things along the way in this playthrough. I took such a baffling approach. It's very clear that I was playing this at a time where I was like vaguely interested in shiny hunting, but I wasn't yet 100% down the rabbit hole of thoroughly, meticulously doing it. There are choices made here that are not how I would shiny hunt in a game today. Laura of like 10, 12 years ago was clearly not quite in that shiny hunting grind set yet. God, I've talked about this before. I still remember the shiny Pokemon that set me on the obsessive shiny hunting path. And it was... I was working for Kotaku at the time, and I went to a preview event, a review event in 2017 at Nintendo's UK offices for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And the idea was we had to like go and play the game at their offices for like the first like 4 hours, and then we could take the copy home with us and play the rest for review from home. And at the review event at Nintendo's offices, I caught a shiny Zubat in Mount Moon, and it was the first shiny that anyone at the event or on Nintendo's UK team had seen in-game, and no one at that moment knew that they were overworld visible, that you could see them shiny and in their shiny colorings in the overworld. And seeing this green sparkling Zubat flying around in the overworld, visibly green and sparkling, I remember, like, people were coming over from their review demo stations to come over, because I was, like, bubbling about it, and people, like, leaving their demo stations to come watch me catch a shiny. And it kind of gave me the bug. Because I finished my playthrough, like, for review. I'd finished, like, playing through and writing my review thoughts up, and the game still wasn't out yet. And I started being like, okay, well, what are the shiny mechanics? And trying to work... Because there were no guides or anything, and Nintendo didn't have any answers for me. So trying to work out what the shiny hunting mechanic was pre-release. Because I wanted to be able to put up an article to be like, here's how shiny hunting works, so that people can do it themselves. And I remember being sat, like... I can't remember who it was from what site, but it was a woman at some other game site who'd been at the review event that I was doing emails back and forth with going, I think I've cracked the code, I think I've worked out how to do shinies. And it was quite the little adventure. the BT, congrats. Do you have any particular games you're looking forward to checking out during your couple of weeks off? Have you got anything ready you're like, yeah, this is definitely the time off playthrough game? Ooh, Tears of the Kingdom, nice. That is a good one to not have to dip in and out of, to be able to just sort of immerse yourself in for a while. Might end the stream might end in like 10 minutes. I know I would usually go like an extra hour. I've just had an email come through that requires me to deal with some work stuff for a bit of this evening, and I might go until the hour, so go until 11 perhaps, and then we'll see. That might be where I wrap, just to get on with other work bits, because rudely people don't respect that like 11 o'clock at night in the UK is don't email me about work hours. You can wait till the morning, but no, people decide they want to email me now. I got Mario and Luigi Brothers shit for Christmas. I've been playing that all week. I need to find time to finish that. I enjoyed what I played, despite it being a little handholdy, at least early on. I did enjoy what I played. I just need to make the time to get back to it. It very much fell off my schedule. It just released. It released at just the wrong time for me to finish it. Right? It's literally New Year's Day. Who could be expecting me to work on New Year's Day? It's a bank holiday. Do they not? No, they don't. Freelancers don't get New Year's Day off. Yes, welcome to the door of being a freelancer. People do not respect the idea that you might be taking a bank holiday off. They're like, nope. Nope. It's a weekday, you're probably working. I'm like, well, yes, I am, but only because people like you are going to email me and expect me to email you back, you see. Ooh, I can tease something. Probably middle of November. Board game accessibility related little cool project. Probably going to finally surface. Me and secret cool co-collaborator are about halfway through making secret board game accessibility project that we've been excited and working hard on. I reckon by probably middle of next month, there'll be like 6 hours of real good quality board game accessibility content that I'm really excited to put out there. It's all gone incredibly smoothly. For my first time working with a new person on a quite big ambitious thing, it's gone really smoothly. They have been an absolute delight to work with, and I am excited for that to start surfacing. That's the first big thing of this year I can start teasing is board game accessibility stuff is in the works. I'm trying to get a few big things going at the start of the year this year, and that's probably the one that's going to surface first. Like, my expectation would be mid-February to end of March, you'll have 6 weeks of cool board game stuff coming. I'm trying to think if I can tease anything else that's, like, in the pipeline and that has a rough timeline to it. So I don't want to tease anything that I can't be like, here's roughly when something might be coming. No, I think that's the main one that I have timings for, at least. Also, for 3DS streams, is this an alright layout? Or for a game like this, would you prefer that I made the top screen bigger and most of the screen and, like, got rid of the bottom screen or made it smaller and somewhere else in the layout? Because I just did the default screen layout here where both were going to be visible, but I recognize there's a lot of unused space in the layout. And as today is sort of a test stream, if we're going to do more 3DS streams, do let me know if there's, like, a way you'd prefer to have the visual layout done. I was mainly focused on making sure, like, the audio came through the audio setup properly and that the game was audible and wasn't visually stuttering. I hadn't really thought beyond that in terms of how to make it look nice. Yeah, like, give me a sec. I can try doing something different quickly. Honestly, something like this would probably work decently. So this is what this is, a window capture. So if I do... something like this, maybe? Look a little better? I think that's running okay still. As long as, like, blowing up the top screen of the 3DS doesn't look terrible at that size. Because this is original resolution. It's not designed for blowing up this big. It's because I'm not doing an emulator, so it's not running it with an upscale. The fact that it wasn't that hard to get it set up this way is actually pretty positive. I think I probably could, for the most part, just turn the lower capture off and just have it be top screen 3DS. Yeah, I think we're going to give it one more attempt at finding the shiny Tornadus. And then... Oh, Pat Peas, you know what? I kind of like SOS chaining. There were some people in chat earlier who weren't into it. I kind of like it. Yeah, I just have to get used to if I want to see it. It's actually down on my 3DS and that I can still see it. I'll go a little bit longer, but I am going to need to wrap soon and go deal with silly work emails. But if I am going to keep doing this shiny hunting, I am going to off-stream get that shiny charm before I come back to Ultra Wormholing. SOS chaining wasn't so bad for Pokemon running out of moves. Like, there were ways you could work around it. Work around the risk. Oh, shiny. Been probably over a decade since I've caught a 3DS shiny. I deserve one, right, game? SOS chaining I found easier to, like, not mentally tune out of. I found it very similar to doing on the Switch era games like Massive Mass Outbreaks in, like, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet or Legends Arceus. In that, like, I had to be doing something consistently, so I wasn't going to, for example, muscle memory into accidentally, like, the shiny came up and I soft reset it because I was thousands of resets deep and that's just what the muscle memory was doing. I'm less likely to fuck it up with a more I have to be engaged with it shiny hunting mechanic. It's why I so enjoy mass out. Like, I know some shiny hunters are a bit Puritan about it because of the increased shiny ones. But I like shiny hunting in mass outbreaks because of the fact that I have to, like, keep engaged and keep engaging with that one Pokemon over and over. And SOS chaining, it scratched a very similar itch in terms of what I found appealing about it. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy a good soft reset shiny hunt every now and then. But the risk of oops, I reset despite the fact the shiny was there, it is a nightmare that haunts me. I've done it before. I got the shiny and I reset it, and the absolute heartache that comes from that. God, was it Type Null I did that with? Fuck, that might be why I gave up on the Type Null shiny hunt. Now I say it out loud. I know I did it with a Pokemon on the 3DS era that I was soft resetting for, and I got the shiny and I reset it, and it fucking broke me. That would explain why I gave up on the Type Null shiny hunt. If it was Type Null I did that with, that would 1000% explain it. Here we go. I'm slowly putting my traumatic experience with shiny hunting back into place. Good night, Snake Sosa. I'm not going to be long behind. I'm not going to be long finishing this stream. Grumble, other work to do, grumble. Okay, fuck it. We make this the last one. This is the last attempt. And then I go and off-stream replay the entire game and go get the shiny charm and don't get pissed off with the Type Null hunt and get this playthrough back on track. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope this has been an enjoyable stream. I'm sorry that we're ending a little early. We're not going through till midnight tonight, just because, you know, I got other work to do, but also just slow run back in the new year. I'll be back on Friday with probably either Shiny Hunting on the 3DS or maybe Train Sim. Maybe we do a Train Sim stream or a speedrunning stream. It's gonna be one of the classics that we haven't done for a while. It's gonna be Friday's stream probably. Thank you so much everyone for joining. I hope you have enjoyed. I will be back soon. I hope you all rest well. I'm gonna go do some other work before bed. Good night. Bye.